What's good, fam? What's good? It's Friday night. Just got paid. Friday night. Gonna get funky. Gonna get right. I'm headed out, guys. I'm headed out to a game night. Chill with some of my peeps for a second. Then I'll be right back in. But I thought I'd stop in and drop a few things in for you guys. You know what I mean? It's all good. Give me a thumbs up once you enter into the house. What's up, Kim B? You get that phone fixed, Kim? You ain't buffering that they trying to blame it on me, are you? Nah, it's good to see you. Big thumbs up. What's up, Prince? What's up, Prince Freak? Kim B. Hey, I don't want to hear that tonight now. It's a Friday night, Kim. I'm about to leave up out of here, so I'm not going to be in here long. But I wanted to stop in and drop a few things, talk about a few things, talking about your man, maybe not your man, but men being insecure. What is causing it, and what are the signs that he is insecure, and how bad is it going to be for you if you remain in that relationship with an insecure man? You know what I mean? This is really a problem. I have a friend that's going through that right now. What's up, V? I have a friend going through that right now this time, and I told her, I said, you better go ahead and leave now before you leave 5 years later and went through all the torment of just being in an unhappy relationship. Many of us stay too long, guys, especially you women. What's going on with your V? What's up, Validia? You know how you said I can just call you V, right? Because you know my pronunciation is weak. But yeah, so wanted to touch on that for a second. Also wanted to touch on this holiday coming up that many of you will be celebrating, Columbus Day, and the hypocrisy that America is when it comes to condemning everybody as being terrorists, but celebrating their own. It's amazing. Oh yeah. But you know how y'all women get. Y'all get all tired, think you can change a man, think you can switch him up, make him more than what he is. Nah, it ain't gonna happen unless he choose to make it happen. And it's vice versa, but more so it's with the women stand. Dude is insecure. He questioning you about everything that you do. You telling him you not that type of person, but he continues to insist on questioning everything about you. It's his own insecurity, guys. It's his own insecurity, and you can never change that. But most individuals stay because they're insecure their damn self, and this is an issue. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get to that point where you're good at being by yourself, for yourself, until you make things happen or things materialize and come back in another fashion for you, and then you make the right moves. You know what I mean? But it takes minutes. It takes a while though, because again, we're dealing with, like I said before, we're dealing with a lot of people, myself included, who have what I call subtle neurosis. You know what I mean? We're dealing with a lot of things. Most of us who have been born and birthed into this society have been birthed into a backward society. What's up, Iris? Where you from, Iris? Give a shout out. If you hadn't gave a shout out to your city before, many of you are return people, so you don't have to shout out your city if you don't want to. But Iris, I don't remember you, so shout it out for me. Dallas, cool. You one of them Cowboys, or do you do sports, or you don't deal with that at all? Now I watch sports, but I don't believe in having no teams and stuff like that because them people don't know I exist. So I look halfway foolish, you know what I mean, claiming something or anybody. This is my own opinion. Claiming something or anybody that don't know I exist. You know what I mean? I sit back and I watch those games as an escape. You know, it's a beautiful thing sometimes, you know. Brooklyn, what's up, Kim B? Kim, did we get the phone fixed? You didn't answer my question, Kim. And I'm gonna leave you alone once you tell me for sure that you got rid of that blueberry. All right, Kim. I'm gonna leave you alone, Kim. Thanks for coming into the house. You say Cowboys all the way, baby. All right, I hear you. Like I said, I just watching and have a good time watching sports as far as it's a distraction for me. You know what I mean? Kim, be my phone is good. All right, Kim. I feel you. But yeah, so also, guys, we'll talk about that estrogen overload. We'll talk about sinuses. Like a lot of people, especially during this time of year, are dealing with some major sinus and respiratory issues. Now, a few things that you can do with the essential oils that can help you out with those type of things, guys. That oregano oil, peppermint, tea tree, all those things are pretty good for sinuses. But you want to do your research on those type of things and make sure that you know how to apply it. If you very rarely can you take those oils internally in and of themselves by themselves. You have to get what is called a carrier oil. So you want to go into research on that stuff before you dig into those essential oils. But they are powerful, according to my research. Somebody asked me about asthma on one of the other videos. Natural things for asthma seem to be like the mustard oil. I've never utilized the mustard oil, you know what I mean? But I've come across a lot of research that mentions the mustard oil. Also, omega-3 fatty acids. This is where that CBD oil and hemp comes in, because hemp is a great source of omega-3s and omega-6, those fatty acids that are beneficial to the body and beneficial to the biological functioning of the body. So again, if you're dealing with asthma or you know someone who's dealing with asthma, you can suggest they do research on the mustard oil or look into CBD oil or any other thing that contains the omega-3 fatty acids. You know what I mean? And also eucalyptus, evening prime rose. I've never used evening prime rose. I have used eucalyptus. They say figs, for those of you who like eating figs, they say that is good, and as well as ginger. And of course, there's many, many more, but those are the few that I ran across that I did a little bit of research on. I haven't done deep research dealing with some of these herbs. Some of these herbs I have because they just overlap each other. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, Gail? Oh, you from the Bahamas? Bahamas in the house. How is it out there? How's the weather out there? Is it beautiful, like everybody say? I've never been. Matter of fact, I've never been out of the country. Your boy been stuck on these borders for a long, long time. So what you guys think about the hug that the guy, I did a video on this too, guys. I posted for those of you who didn't see the video. What you guys think about the hug, the embrace that the younger brother of the guy that got murdered? I can't pronounce his name, or I don't know his name that well. He gave to the lady who got convicted, Amber, of killing him. Again, I said obviously the young man don't believe that she intentionally went in there to kill his brother. He think, this is my opinion. I may be wrong though. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I did a video on earlier. I'll leave the link in that for you guys can check out the whole video, because I got some information dealing with forgot what I put in there. Oh, dealing with sinuses and respiratory stuff, just like we just talked about right here. Yeah, Botham Jean. That's right, Iris. Yeah. If you're in the house, guys, give me that thumbs up. You know what I mean? I see a couple of you in here getting it in. How many of you guys are dealing with or understand oxidative stress? How detrimental that is to individuals' health. What's up, Monique? Be sure you get that thumbs up when you come in, guys. Yeah, I agree with you, Iris. You know what I mean? But I was talking about how bitter and hateful most of us are in this society, and how this society drives bitter and hatred into individuals who normally are not bitter by nature, but become so bitter because of the circumstances of their life. This can be black, white, brown. It don't matter who you are. You know, when it comes to how stressed out this society makes us when we're dealing with so many different things and under so much pressure when it comes to job related stuff, comes to relationship related stuff, when it comes to parenting, when it comes to just dealing with siblings, when it comes to parenting, disease, all those things. It's a highly stressful type of environment that we find ourselves in. You know what I mean? And this goes to what I was going to talk about with the oxidative stress in the body. You know what I mean? Not just these things. Of course, foods and all those other things create what is called oxidative stress in the body. That means that your cells are being rusty. They are getting rusted by certain things that you're putting in it and certain things that you're not putting in it. Therefore, it leads the body to become more diseased. Also, it deals with and in line with the free radicals. That means like when a cell loses an electron and it goes and attacks another cell and it destroys those cells that it goes and attached to because they need to be balanced. So the body breaks down in many different ways. Stress leads to that. Eating foods that are not natural foods lead to that. It's a lot of things that lead to that. Well, I don't know. I don't know that, Iris. I, you know what I mean. You are entitled to your opinion. I think yeah, she intended to kill him once she started pulling that trigger. But I have a hard time believing that she went and searched out his door and happened to find that his door was open and unlocked and walked in and killed him. Like she intentionally said, I'm gonna go find this dude's door. It's gonna be open, and I'm gonna go in and kill him. That's what I have a hard time believing. But of course, she intended to kill him when she started pulling that trigger. Well, no doubt about that. Yeah. If she thought he was in her house, I understand that. But again, obviously, the brother didn't think that she went out seeking to kill his brother in that way. He obviously thinks that she must have thought she was in the wrong apartment, in my opinion, in order for him to be able to hug her and so forth. It'd be hard for me to think that he would believe that she went out and sought him out to kill him and intended to kill him. And she said she intended to kill him because she went to seek him out and kill him. And then he go and want to hug and all that type of stuff. I don't think that would happen. You know what I mean? What's up, hanging with Miss D? All right, Iris. I see you still hype about it. I just asked the question. Like I said, I have no problem with the guy hugging her. It was in his heart to do so. So yeah, do what's in your heart. Don't allow anybody else to dictate to you what it is that you feel in your heart. We all have different things that we go through and deal with. You know what I mean? So that's my approach on that. With that, nah, we black folks are not the most forgiving folks. They killing black people, killing black people on top of each other every day. So I don't agree with that. I think that's a well circulated cliche because they overcharged, in my opinion. That's why they only gave her 10 years, or the judge felt like they overcharged. That's what they do sometimes. If the judge feel like the charge was overcharged, that's what they do, reduce it. You know what I mean? Who is Valerie? Kim B. What you talking about? Valerie don't know who lies she in. What's up, Vaughn? Valerie, we gonna put you on up out of here. You don't know where you at. Oh, it's if you get locked up, guys, now it's 85% of the time, 85% of that time that you're gonna do in almost every state in America. So for those of you thinking that she ain't gonna do 10 years, she gonna do 10 years. The jury, how do the jury give people 10 years? The jury can't give time. They can find you guilty, can't they? Never heard of a jury being able to give people 10 years. You from Texas, Iris? They still do parole in Texas, so they only do 50% of the time. Yeah. Okay. You know better than I know, then, Iris. But we're gonna move on from that right there. Let's move on to something else. Let's deal with these dudes, guys. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Down here in North Carolina, you doing 85% of that time that they give you, you gonna do it. If you come in the house, guys, be sure to get that thumbs up so they can circulate this information. So y'all give me some insight on why women stay with these dudes that are insecure and end up being in a relationship for so long that they end up damaging them mentally and emotionally, and they really don't recover from that a lot of times. Valerie, what you talking about, Valerie? So it has to be more than just low self-esteem, right? What's up, Beverly? What's going on with you? But why are they crazy? That's the question, guys. My question is, why are dudes crazy? It ain't just that they crazy. Something going on to make individuals crazy. People are not birthed if they are not mentally have a mental issue at birth. They're not crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So what turns individuals into being crazy individuals, and what makes an individual not be able to reach his or her full potential in this society where you're dealing with individuals who have become crazy? But why are they crazy? That's the question. Yeah, the woman is insecure. So what's causing all this insecurity, guys? Why are we so insecure? Like as people. I mean, I went through that phase growing up as well. You understand what I'm saying? So I know why when I look back at myself, I know what made me so insecure and what led me to do a lot of things that were detrimental, you know what I mean, in the long run to myself and to others. You feel what I'm saying? What's up, Monique? Again, big shout out to everybody who's in the house. Yeah, but you know what I mean. A lot of times people can't. Mental health has it's a broad spectrum though too. Like my son deals with mental health. You know what I mean. It really I saw it really deteriorate over time. You know what I mean. But it wasn't anything that was apparent when he was growing up that this would happen to him in the end. Now that I look at the history of his mother and his mother's side of the family, and I'm not saying that I'm not crazy myself, because I am to a certain degree, but I know I'm crazy and I'm doing something to fix that crazy. You know what I mean? So I work on my crazy and I'm able to medicate it the right way without the other medication. No, I'm just kidding. But we all have some neurosis going on. But my son, his came on later, like in his 20s, and he's still in his 20s, and it gradually got worse to the point where, you know what I mean, he had to be hospitalized, and to the point now that he got himself on drugs and then ended up getting into some trouble, and now he's locked up and he's dealing with it now. And my mother and I are trying to find out, because it just moved them to another like location, and they're being real discreet about certain things. So the prison system and all that stuff is horrible when it's trying to get information about your loved one who's dealing with those type of issues. Like it's a stressful situation. But like I said before, you can never allow the situation of your loved ones to break you to the point where you can't do things that you need to do in order to still make things happen for them when it is available for them to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, Beverly Ann, we all got some of that in us. It's the key is to recognize that. See, a lot of people are in the denial. You know what I mean? So denial. You feel me? What's up? I can't see guys. So if you see me leaning into this things real clear, what's up, Charmaine? I think I pronounced that right. Give me a thumbs up if I said that right. I think it's Magleo. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I think it's deeper than just having role models, guys. Like I said, a lot of times, like from day one, we're born in a deficient state if we were not breastfed. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to hear that or don't want to think deep enough to consider that. But if you're not breastfed, and I'm not saying that all breastfed individuals are sane, but I'm saying at the least, those of us who were not breastfed, we're born in a deficient state because the only milk for that baby is the breast milk of his mother at that time and for those first years of that baby's life. Therefore, it's not getting the natural nutrients for the body at that time from the source it needs to get it from. Therefore, we're deficient in some ways. And also, many of us have been exposed to these vaccines and all that other stuff. And we think that these things don't have a neurological effect on the body. I disagree. How can you have a vaccination company not be able to be liable for something that may happen because of their vaccination? It's about that damn money. Hey, Marv, I'm about to put you up out of here. You keep talking about my guy. Them glasses are not cheap, Marv. I just don't have no lenses in them. I paid some money for that frame, for those frames. You about to get on up out of here, Marv. You about to get on up out of here. I ain't putting nobody out of here yet, and I've been going live for a minute now. We're going to get you on up out of here today, Marv. What's up, hanging Miss D? You say what? Yeah, I see you. Oh wow. It usually be the other way with the weed, though. He might have got a hold to some weed that wasn't actually legitimate, Miss D. Because again, a lot of times, if you get the legitimate hemp and weed, you're getting the cannabinoids, you know what I mean, that you need. But if you're getting that weed off the street, they're lacing it with so many chemicals that it does destroy the brain. That's the same thing with my son. He's super talented, super intelligent. He loves to read. He loves all that. But like I said, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough. To be honest with you, I don't even like to think about it. You know what I mean? To be sure. What you talking about, Prince? Yeah, so yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but a lot of that stuff is not just, you know what I mean, individuals inability to handle things just because they can't handle them. It's something that's causing them not to be able to handle those things. And of course, yeah, they can't handle it. But things do really ill affect the brain and all those things surrounding neurology. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is true. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? No doubt about that at all. So what you guys believe when it comes, like, I was thinking about this today. I was talking about or thinking about, like, because I'm looking at doing this business that I'm doing now with the YouTube stuff, and it's like a real slow grind. And sometimes I get kind of frustrated with it because I feel like I'm extremely talented at what it is that I do when it comes to understanding certain things. You know what I mean? That's me. I feel like I am. And I was thinking about the difference between belief and faith. Like, what allows a person to have the faith to continue to go and do some things that will bring about the result that they want. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about action words, guys. I'm a tangible individual. I believe there are things that, of course, are not seen. Of course, you know what I mean? The energy that moves this body is not seen. I understand that. But at the same time, if you're trying to build something, I feel like those words, faith and belief, have to be action words. You know what I mean? Not just I believe in this, and then what actions are you taking? So I'm constantly trying to figure out different ways to make things happen when it comes to getting this channel moving in the direction. It's moving, but it's not moving in the way that I would like for it to move, considering the type of information that I'm able to give. You understand what I'm saying? Again, I know patience is definitely. What's up, Nikki? I see you. Thumbs up when you come in the building. Big shout out. Yeah, definitely. Marv. Hey, family, look, I'm about to put Valve up out of here. What's up, Violet? I ain't see you. No doubt about it. The mom needs to eat right, not even if she's before she's breastfeeding, to be honest with you. The dad needs to eat right before he delivers the sperm. You know what I mean? All that stuff plays a role. You know what I mean? We think that it's non-consequential, but it is. What's up, Shirley? I don't know what I call. Hold up, Shirley. Hold up, Shirley. Hold up. I don't told y'all about coming into my live asking me about Sharon. I'm about to put you on up out of here, Shirley. We ain't messing with Sharon. She's so fabulous. Is over there somewhere doing something. That's all I can tell you. I talked to her earlier, about 2 hours ago, Shirley. But Shirley, you come in here asking that question again, you're gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna put you on up out of here. You hear me? Kim B, she about to get it. I'm about to screenshot this right here. No, I'm just kidding, Shirley. I think she at the house. I don't know exactly where she's at. This is true as well, Iris, no doubt about it. But again, not only the mind altering drugs, like I said, those things that they are shooting the kids up with these vaccinations with, these things cannot be good for the body. I understand why people need vaccinations, because we live. What's up, Renee? Because we live in a society and we do things in a way that is unnatural. You know what I mean? Kids being in daycares piled on top of each other with underdeveloped immune systems, not from the same parents, is a recipe for disaster. So I understand the vaccinations, but the vaccinations are not good for the body in general, in my opinion. And they have mercury has, well, I don't know that they're giving mercury vaccinations or anything that has mercury or any mercury byproducts in it. But like for those of us who have those silver fillings in our teeth, those things are linked to neurological type conditions. You know what I mean? Meaning that it has a negative effect on the neurons of the brain and so forth. So we're dealing with a lot of things that are attacking the brain that we don't really understand, even from the foods that we eat that are not natural foods and whatever else they're putting in those foods. So the vaccines and those type of things are not necessarily good for not just the body in general, but for the brain as well. It ain't it ain't about loving Sharon, Valerie. It ain't about that. Yeah, I love Sharon. I'm always love Sharon. It will always be love for Sharon, no matter what. We have a good understanding of each other, and that'll never change. For me, I always love her. You know what I mean? all day, every day. It is what it is. Yeah, she probably is on that patio. I might call her real quick. Let me call her for y'all guys, for y'all, because y'all keep on asking me about her anyway. Let me see if she up. I'm calling her right now. We're gonna see can she talk to y'all. For y'all coming in here asking about her. About to put it. Hey. Yo. Hey, I'm on my live. They hear you too. I'm on my live and they asking about you. And I'm about to put them on up out of my live. I don't told them about that. Listen, if put somebody out, if we put y'all out the live, don't ever come back when you see the what your boy on that channel. Don't even come back to the channel. Can y'all hear that foolishness right there? I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying to edit a really good video. Okay, so they just want hey look, they just want to know where you at. You on the patio? Don't worry about where I am. They asking that, man. They asking that. Oh, okay. They asking that. Yeah, I'm on the patio. Yeah. All right. She on the patio. I see you. I heard you. Okay. I heard you, Ange. All right, bye. I couldn't tell if you could see that though. But okay, I got you, Ange. She on up out of here. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's supposed to be my, and then she gonna come on and talking about don't come back to my live. See, that's the type of disrespect that we can't have up in my live episodes, guys. You got to keep it real. Yes. Yeah, I'm about to get y'all up out of here, Renee. I ain't gonna have no followers. All y'all from Sharon anyway. You know what? But I have been getting a few followers that have not come from Sharon's channel, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, so guys, that mental illness is a real deal. It's serious, and it's affecting people across the board. Many of us don't understand that you can be mentally ill and still be very functional in the society. You know what I mean? All you got to do is look at some of those individuals who are in high-powered places, you know what I mean, who absolutely are crazy. They got mental illnesses, but they're able to function and they're able to thrive financially in some of these situations. And that's been how it's been for a long, long time. But again, the mental illness are real and they ill affect relationships. And when it comes to men, and particularly Black men, since I am one of them, I know that a lot of times it's the power narrative of understanding where we're really at in this society in relationship to those who are in the dominant position in society. You know what I mean? And it's hard to deal with those type of things if you don't have a real good grip on why those things continually exist and how you're going to be able to come up out of that. You know what I mean? And just the everyday grind for a lot of individuals. Like I almost got cut off. Well, I did get cut off today. I had it was a lady. She was in the turn lane. I was in the straight lane. So I kept going straight and she kept going straight. She was supposed to turn right at the light and I was supposed to be able to go through the light. But she kept going through the light. But I'm aware. I'm usually always aware of those drivers beside me because I know at any time they can act a fool. So she kept going, so I slowed down, and my reaction in my head was like, "What the? I ain't gonna say it on here because I don't want to be monetized." But I didn't go crazy, like blowing the horn and chase her down. But the thought was like, "Damn, she didn't see what she's doing." You know what I mean? So a lot of individuals, you know what I mean, get caught up in that road rage thing. That thing is real. You know what I mean? So yes, again, guys, we was talking about, I don't know if, I can't remember the person who asked me about the asthma in one of my other videos, but we're dealing with some asthma situation. We're dealing with that sinus stuff. I repeat that again. With the asthma, guys, it's that mustard oil. making sure that you get enough of the omega-3 fatty acids. And I was telling you guys about the omega-3 fatty acids as it relates to hemp, as it relates to the CBD oils and so forth, because they're essential for the biological functions, for some biological functions. And a lot of times we're not getting enough of the omega-3s or the omega-6s, those fatty acids that are necessary. Also, it talks about the evening prime rose, that's a herb. Eucalyptus, that's an oil. You know what I mean? Figs, ginger, those type of things can be beneficial for those who are dealing with asthma. But again, with all things, you want to always go and do your own research, guys. Don't just take what it is that I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep doing what you do. Oh my God, yes, I know what you mean. I don't even drive. Miss D, you don't drive? Why you ain't driving? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing it, guys. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm just saying it is beneficial. Yeah, if using the diffuser, they are beneficial to a certain degree, but you have some issues. You know what I mean? As far as you probably won't get it into the system as well as you would if you put it on, like use it or put it on the skin. But if you are taking it internally, you have to know what you're doing, guys. I don't know enough about that. You would have to do deep research on that in order to really take it in and not harm yourself. So you have to know what you're doing when you're taking those essential oils in. But the oregano oil is said to be super powerful oil for many, many things. Definitely dealing with parasites, dealing with viruses, fungus, and those type of things. So it's real good. Who have kidney disease? You asking me, Shirley? No, I don't know if you're asking me that or not, Shirley, but no, I don't have kidney disease, but I do have I do have cysts that were found in my kidneys years ago. I really don't go to the doctor, guys, because I don't want them trying to tell me anything and trying to force me to get on anything besides what it is I'm doing. So I know if my body is feeling good or not. And I know, you know what I mean, to a certain degree. I will go and get I am going to get some blood work done so I can get a complete panel of what it is of my blood and see what is going on for the whole body. If they do that, I don't want to go see a doctor and have a doctor tell me anything. I want to get blood work done and have a lab do it like that. So I'm searching around to find out how to go about doing that. You know what I mean? What you laughing about, Monique? Oh, Miss D. Oh yeah, I feel you, Miss D. You in the NYC. So even if Prime Rose gave you gas, Marv, what was you taking it for? Kim B, I don't have to go to the doctor, Kim B. I told y'all about that. I would go now. I'm not saying I would not go to the doctor, but I don't have to go to the doctor. I have to have exhaust all the things that I've learned and still not be seeing any improvement for me to go to the doctor. Yeah, you say a lot of oils used in diffusers can help relieve stress, though the smell relax through the smell relaxes you, but only few will give that effect. Take the right oils internally will probably give you fast relief. Yeah, but you have to know about how to take those. Uh, correct, Iris, you are correct about that. What I tell you about my prostate, Marv? I told you I'm good with the prostate. The urine wasn't coming out. It was coming out super slow. And now it doesn't come, now it comes out back to normal like it was. I got on the sal palmetto, I got on the stingy nettle, and those things resolve that issue. That's what I'm telling you. And with my kidneys, what I found out is that again with the with the guacamole, with the avocados, if you have kidney issues, which obviously I have cysts on the kidneys, so that can cause the kidneys to react in a certain way, and that's what had been happening. I haven't eaten avocados in the last 4 or 5 days, and I haven't experienced the need to go and use the bathroom every hour like I did the nights that I did eat the avocado before I knew that the avocado could cause issues with your kidneys. You know what I mean? If you already had kidney issues. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, Iris. Like I said, I'm not. I'm just learning about the oils as far as being able to take them in, and like I said, you would have to definitely do enough research to feel comfortable with that. So your backseat driver, Miss D. Yeah, but yeah. So the oils are definitely something that can be a benefit, just like anything else. Like we was talking before, guys. We think that things are going to be a miracle cure. It's rarely that something that we take is going to automatically cure certain things. Now you can take certain things that have immediate impact, but usually if you're dealing with herbs, oils, or anything natural, it's going to be a gradual impact on the body. You know what I mean? And this is why, like I said, with the herbs such as the sea moss and those type of things, they are actually. I need to take that. I need to get that sea moss in me today. I forgot all about it. They have the minerals that the body needs. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a gradual process of replenishing the body of the minerals that it needs if you are deficient in minerals, which most of us are, which leads to a lot of the disease that we are encountering. You know what I mean? No, I get it. I get it, Marva, as you say. But again, no, I didn't know it. I went to work on it. You know what I mean? I went to work on it. And again, I'm doing a lot of more things to create certain things. I'm not going to the doctor for the doctor to just give me something to band-aid something. I need something that's gonna cure me. I don't want nothing to just stop the symptoms. I want to be cured. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mind struggling to find a cure versus just taking that which is going to be a band-aid. Now, again, if I exhaust all the things that I've run across that I'm trying to do to try to self-heal and I don't find a solution, then I will go to the doctor and see can I find something to halt what it is that's going on. Not halt it, but because it's not really halting it, it's just masking it for the most part until I tried to find something else. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I'm not against medication altogether. I'm against the long-term use of medication. What's up, Lori? Say hey to Lori. Say family, say hey to Lori. Let her know she in the house. Where you South Carolina? I feel you. That's a good question, Monique. Again, usually in general, you could Google a lot of this stuff, but in general, what I do with the herbs that I'm taking about a milligram for some reason around this time. I think somebody in here might be hacking my site. One of y'all hacking me? I know, V. I'm back. I should be back now. When you say Western holistic treatment, what's that? What specifically is that, Prince Rate? Excuse me, guys. Every time I start talking to y'all, my throat get dry. Yeah, definitely. But no, Marva, I'm not at that point right there. It's just that people have put too much faith in the doctors. Again, I definitely thank the doctors for helping to stabilize my heart condition when my heart was stopping and all those things. I'm appreciative. I thank the doctors for helping me with the ease the pain when I had my back surgery. You know what I mean? So I'm not against medical treatment in that sense. When it's acute, when it's very necessary to that degree, of course. But for long-term use and for healing the body, I don't believe in medication to that extent. So hopefully I'm making myself clear on that, so y'all don't think I'm just crazy. What's up, Alan Chick? 7786. What's going on with you? Live from Florida. Is it hot down there? It's hot up here in North Carolina, guys. It was 90 degrees for 95, 94, 95, and I think 90 today, the last 3 days in October. I don't think it's ever been that hot in my lifetime up here. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Alan. Lord, ridiculously hot, huh? I say it's hot as hell. So Monique, again, you would look at like if you're taking what they call 0-0 capsules. A lot of individuals, a lot of the holistic people that were herbal people that I follow, they say take anywhere from 3 to 5 of those tablets. So that's about 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams. You know what I mean? But you have to, again, you have to be willing to do the research, guys. You can't just think that it's gonna land on right there to you. If you're really trying to heal yourself, I can only show you a few things. Can be, I'm still buffering. I should be back. It kicked me off for a second. Yeah, when you come in the house, guys, make sure you hit that like button. But definitely. That's definitely something that we all need to think about right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not telling anybody what I do is what I do, guys. I'm not telling anybody don't go to the doctor, but what I do ask that you don't automatically shoot the doctor out to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not saying that I know what I know, but what I'm saying is I'm willing to explore what it is I think I know to the very close to the end. You know what I mean? Because I've seen so many occasions where everybody is just put on meds, you know what I mean? Never really trying to make lifestyle changes, never trying to make adjustments, never learning the things that need to be learned, never even questioning their doctor. You should be in a partnership with your doctor, guys. They shouldn't just tell you X, Y, Z. I see what my mom is going through with all those meds that she's on. You know what I mean? Her numbers are great now, but she's not dealing with a holistic integrative doctor. So they still so hesitant to start to wean her off some of those meds, which is killing her kidneys. You know what I mean? She's about to go and have some things done with the kidneys. So it's you know what I mean? It's a cycle. And that type of cycle, I don't want no part of that type of cycle if I can avoid it. And I feel that I can avoid it. What's up, D? The Bronx in the house. Oh, Lord, that's great. 55 degrees. Can't beat that. The Bronx coming in at 55. Island chick, she down in Florida. She say she feel like she in hell down there. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't mind partnering up with with different individuals. It's just, you know what I mean? I think the best way to be successful is to have a team. You understand what? Solo things don't generally sustain and last. You know what I mean? It may start off so low, but if you have a team, then you have a greater chance of becoming more. You know what I mean? So that's what I want. Because a lot of things I don't know. I don't know a lot of things dealing with a lot of other things that it takes to make things like this really explode. You know what I mean? Like a few people are magical enough to do certain things and sustain it. But most people, when they start to get to a certain level anyway, they start trying to link up with individuals who have maybe similar paths. It might not be the same thing, but they can work together. So yeah, Miss D, that would be something that I would love to do. That's something that I want to do. Because it ain't about, like, it's not about me at the end of the day. It's about trying to just be and put yourself in a better position that you can really and totally help, like, free yourself. So it is about me to a certain extent, but help to give others information that is needed. You know what I mean? You say, why are men insecure, Renee Network? Because it's a number of reasons why men are insecure. You know what I mean? It's a number of reasons. But a lot of that stuff starts young. You know what I mean? A lot of the upbringing is not necessarily beneficial to the growth. A lot of the stuff that the kids are exposed to that messes up the brain, like not only visual and personal in-person type things, but again, I always go back to what it is that you're feeding them. If they wasn't breastfed, this male and female, if they wasn't getting the proper nutrition after the years of breastfeeding are up, if they're being vaccinated, that mess is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Really, people don't really understand that. They don't want to believe that. They think that anything that this government sanctions has to be all right. And that's not the truth. This government is real hypocritical when it comes to certain things. Like I said, coming up, y'all gonna be celebrating Columbus Day. And that's a hell of a hypocrisy for a nation that always talk about everybody else being terrorists. You know what I mean? So that type of stuff right there just rubs me the wrong way. So there's so many things that have been given to us or that affects us in certain ways that it really does cause insecurity in men and women. But men are super insecure, especially men who have been dominated, and Black men have been dominated, whether we want to accept that or not. And that has an issue, and that is a real issue. But that's not the only issue. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go into insecurity, but the key is to recognize if you're in a relationship with an insecure guy, you better get the hell on up out of that quick and let him deal with his insecurities on his own. And then if he fits them, if you're still around and you see that he's a different individual, women know, you know what I mean? Women know. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know, but y'all stay. I went by I think, Monique, I don't told you about Walmart. I wouldn't buy anything from those stores that sell things at super reduced prices. Find a way to maximize the money that you got and go to legitimate health stores, herbal stores, because these things can have fillers in them and all other types of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did know that, D. Yep, I knew that. That is mountain. I looked it up. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, and this ain't a slap in anybody's face, but like I said, I know that I'm wearing a European man's name. You know what I mean? Monte Reed. That's European all day, every day. And that right there is the issue for me to this day. But yeah, I understood that. Thanks for reminding me of that too, though. Are you Spanish? Are you Spanish speaking, D? Obviously, if you know that. Yeah. What's up, Purpose? 4615. Purpose said hello. Kim, you see me? You see me trying to look into the screen like that? Say hello to Purpose 4615, family. I don't think I've seen on any of my feeds in the other chats. Give her a shout out for coming through. Kim, I'm about to put you out here. Okay, D. I feel you. Thank you for coming in, D, and thank you for saying it's a dope name. I appreciate it. I wear it with pride, though. D, you came in a little late. I was about to kick some of these people up out of here. They real disrespectful. I don't know if you follow. I don't know if you follow Sharon's She's So Fabulous channel or not, but they out here calling for Sharon She's So Fabulous. That's my sidekick, my wife, and all that. But they about to get up out of here. I got to go somewhere, guys, so I got about 4 more minutes. I'm going to get on in and get on out of here. Me and Sharon should be going live either tomorrow or Sunday. You know what I mean? I'm paying her for her time spent since she's so famous. So I'm paying her to come on and do feeds with me. So don't act like she doing me such a big favor, family. She's getting paid. No, just kidding. But she is getting paid. But she is doing me a favor too. Yeah, I know. That's cool. Yeah, with the supplements, guys. What's up, Antonia? Antonia, is that correct? Give me a thumbs up. I think it's this stream. Yeah, this streaming is something. This a new computer. I don't know what's going on. I got good internet, but they don't want to act right. When you come in the house, yeah, it's more lights than it is people in the house, Valid. So they doing it. They doing what they're supposed to. All right, Antonio. Where you from? I think this is the first time I seen you in the feed. If you don't mind giving a shout out, where you from? Tell the family, tell Antonia hello. What's up, Vanessa? Oh wow. Yeah, I hate that. That is something vicious, Vanessa. Those things can happen. I'm gonna type it in right here, Vanessa. Hanging with Miss D. Now, somebody else asked me about my email address, and I ain't heard from them yet. So, Miss D, don't get this email address unless you're gonna email me, all right? Nah, I'm messing with you. Modesta, California. All right, I feel you. But I'll come back and leave. I'm gonna leave it in the comments right here. But I'm come back and leave it down in the comment section of the video after the video has posted. All right. And then it is, when I write it, it's going to be beyoundcompetition at gmail.com. The beyond is spelled the way I spelled it. It is BEYOUND competition at gmail.com. I'm posting it right there, guys. But I have it in the other below. But that's specifically for you, Miss D. But yeah, Vanessa Hicks, I hate that, but that is true. Like, and that's one of the things that's a big issue too, guys. Like, I think that a lot of women have become so strong, which is a great thing. But in relationship to that man, and particularly black men, if he feels as if you're trying to dominate him, because you've achieved a certain level of wealth or a certain level of intellect, and you are not able to handle not necessarily his insecurity, but his frustration with feeling that he's being dominated on the other end by his counterpart male, the white male, then there's going to be issue. I'm not saying that he's right. What I'm saying is, if you don't understand that, then you could end up damaging a individual that may become a good man. You know what I mean? But again, it's some give and take, because there are some dudes out there that just are not going to do the right thing. They're not, and I'm not talking about right thing in terms of we're not going to go there. I just ain't going to do the right thing. He's just not mentally going to be there. He's not going to be there, and he's not going to be good for your growth. So you got to be able to recognize the difference of who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? If you're dealing with a dude that you know, if you can feel, you know what I mean, sense his energy is good energy, but his ability to deliver certain things and come through in a certain way hasn't developed yet. You have to be able to really, you know what I mean, understand that, especially again, if you're dealing with black dudes. I'm not saying the other dudes don't have these issues, but if you're dealing with black men, many of us have those issues that we're working through. You know what I mean? Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah. So that's what a lot of individuals are dealing with. You know what I mean? But also, it's the falsification of certain activities and cultural ways that have dominated certain types of behavior as well. I think one thing that women fail to realize, and again, guys, you may disagree, and you can if you want to, but for the most part, you know what I mean. In this society, sex is being sold 24 hours a day. You understand what I'm saying? And those types of things being visualized and being pretty much glorified, even by women who don't view themselves as being promiscuous or anything like that. Still, the actual sexualization of everything about the female that is popular in this society, it becomes an issue for the male to deal with those type of things. You know what I mean? When it comes to fidelity and all this lust and all that other stuff, this stuff is real. You know what I mean? Many of you think that, well, he should have control. It ain't, it don't really work like that for the male. You know what I mean? And it may be the same for certain females, but that's a dominant type thing. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you what to wear, what not to wear, but what I am saying to you, if you coming to an individual and you got on a shortcut top and half of your breast is hanging out on both ends, if he's a male, he's gonna look at that in a sexual way. He may not let you see him looking at that, but that's how the brain automatically goes to that, and he has to fight against that, and not in order not to look at you in that way. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, no, hell no! If he putting his hands on you, definitely got to get the hell on up out of there. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Yeah, you can never. Yeah, yeah. Angry individuals. Again, you cannot. This is one thing we got to understand. We cannot change individuals. They can change themselves. We can show them a light. But once you see they keep putting your light out, you better go ahead and bounce. You better go ahead and bounce. Don't stay around for that foolishness, man. I'm trying to tell you. Just like I don't know if you was here earlier enough, but I was saying that my homegirl, she is in a situation where she needs to bounce. He ain't physical or nothing like that, but he's very according to her, he's very, very insecure. And it's only been 9 months in or so. And it's been from almost the first month. I say you better get on up out of that. You know what I mean? You can stay around if you want to, but it's going to end in the same way it is going right now. But the thing is, you're going to be in it for all those years, and it's going to help destroy a part of you. It's going to take part of your livelihood as far as the mental and emotional energy that is good that you may be bringing to the table. No doubt about it. Yeah, you need to bounce. Bounce, sweetie, bounce. Bounce. Yeah, you can't, like I said, you can't, an angry individual that is unwilling to is so angry at the world that he can't get beyond the anger. That's an individual that's not going to be able to be beneficial to you. You understand what I'm saying? And I know that, like I said, love becomes an attachment thing for most of us. We know we're in situations that are not good, but we are attached to the situation, and many individuals are afraid to be alone. You know what I mean? In my journey right now, like I said, this is a lonely journey that I'm taking. You feel what I'm saying? Although me and Sharon love each other, me and Sharon are not together. We won't be together because my journey is a different journey from her, but we are best of friends. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I knew in order for me to really be able to fulfill what is in me, I had to go another route and choose to be alone in that route, in that sense, because I don't want to bring no pain to anybody's doorstep that I love. You know, understand what I'm saying? So many individuals are not willing to give up what it is that they love to do what it is that they need to do, that they know probably is going to bring pain to that person that they love if they stay in that situation. So they don't want to be free. They don't want to be alone. I don't mind being alone. You know what I mean? That ain't my choice in the sense. It is my choice because I know, like I said, my route, my journey, many people can't ride this route with me. Yeah, Vanessa, get on up out of there. You got to, baby. It's serious. It's serious. I hate you had to go through what it is that you went through, but you have to learn and you have to move on. This is one of the things I tell a lot of people, especially women or even men, especially if you go out with an individual. Say if you're going out and you're going out to restaurants and anything like that, and they'll treat, what's up, Marilyn? I see you made it in the house, and they're treating individuals, waitress or waiters or anything like that. If they treat them bad, know at the end of the day that treatment is going to end up going full circle right back to you. You understand what I'm saying? If anybody is treating anybody that they don't know, that is serving them in a certain way, in a disrespectful manner, know that at the end of the day, that's probably going to come back around to you in one way or another, soon or later. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, most people have a problem being alone. Like I said, we get attached. We get attached because we don't like to deal with our own demons, our own stuff. You know what I mean? That's why, like I said, I look at myself and when I be doing some of that BS that I be doing, I'm just like, damn, you doing it once again, boy. You know what I mean? I recognize it, and I know that I got to work on this. But I know this ain't nobody else, but this is my stuff. This is what I got to deal with. And most people are not willing to sit back and look at themselves and deal with themselves in that way. You feel what I'm saying? We got to deal with ourselves in a way that is honest. Recognize the BS that we got with us, but don't look at it and condemn it in a way that it belittles you or breaks your spirit to be more. I look at what it is that I'm doing or what I'm trying to do and what it is that I'm flawed at. Nipsey Hussle had a great line in one of his songs. We're all flawed human beings trying to do things different and better. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but individuals who understand know that we are flawed. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with being flawed. especially if you're able to recognize it, and then you're working to do things to change it. You know what I mean? The power is always within you. You know what I mean? Others can come around and help and show you a guide, but at the end of the day, it's going to be something that comes from within that allows us to get above and beyond. All right, guys, I've been here way too long. I was supposed to be at a game night. I'm thinking about not going because it is late and I don't feel like getting up out the house, but I got to get out of here. You understand what I'm saying? So again, fam, thanks for joining the live. I appreciate all the support. Any questions that you have when we come on these lives, or anything that you need or you want to discuss, leave it in the comment sections after the live post, and I write those things down so when I come back on live, we can touch certain topics. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? You guys have a beautiful, 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 beautiful night. Me and Sharon should be on either Saturday. I'm on her time, Saturday or Sunday, and I'm a checker for all y'all who tried to holler at her and tried to ask about her when she wasn't even supposed to be here and made me call her. Y'all did that. No, I'm just kidding. Night, fam. Have a beautiful one.